What is up, YouTube? It is Monday night. We're going to take a look at Litecoin, XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin to USD. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. It looks like the market is still green right now. But I do want to caution you, we've had a full day of most of the top cryptos in green. So logic tells me we may. I'm thinking usually the way stuff like this happens is maybe for the rest of the night tonight we may be in green, but I think either tomorrow morning, possibly just as soon as tomorrow morning, or maybe tomorrow afternoon we're going to start seeing red, guys. I just have a feeling because as they say, what goes up must come down. When it goes down, it's like it has to correct itself. That's why they call it a correction. Right now, things are cool, but, it's not sustainable to hold on to these prices we're at right now. So let's take a look and see what's going on. And also, one more thing. As you guys know, my wife does crafting, and she's made some cool merchandise for me. Check this out. Cool sports bottle here. Got my CryptoVision logo glasses on them. As you can see, that's pretty neat. Got a neat lid on here. And you got all the symbols. You got Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, all the cryptos that I cover. Only $6, guys. We could get a bigger one for you for only $8. $6. If you want any crypto on there, let me know in the comments below. We'll be glad to get them out to you. Also, if you're interested, I also do coasters, $5 a piece or 4 for $20. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. We're going to start out with, let's go ahead and do Bitcoin. I want to do Bitcoin first, get that out of the way, because I believe that's been one of the more intriguing cryptos of the day today. Surprisingly, I'm more of a Ethereum guy. I like Ethereum. I like Bitcoin, don't get me wrong, but I just think Ethereum, there's a lot more room to run up. So let's take a look at Bitcoin though. I mean, I'm not to say if I didn't have 10 grand that I could just plop down on a crypto, then I would definitely pick up a full Bitcoin. But I don't, so I won't. Anyway, guys, look at that. We kind of started off the day real flat. Just really kind of, just dead. And then we started off at about 75, 61, 49. Kind of ping-ponged all day. Right around here is when you just bam. Now I've heard. Well, we'll get into it later here. But anyway, right around here's bam. Shot all the way up to about. This is your high point right here of about 7,949.31. So you almost cracked 8 grand, guys. We're getting close. Then we quickly retraced down. We met that resistance of about 79.50. So it looks like about 79.50 to 79.75 is going to be your resistance for Bitcoin at the moment. That's not to say we can't crack through it. I believe we will eventually. But, we started correcting down lower a little bit here. Went down to about 74.59.17. And then kind of retraced back up again. So it's kind of just up and down and up and down. But, our low for today is 75.56.85. It looks like that'd be a good entry point. And right around here is a good point to take profits. So 79, what did I say? 49. Yeah, about 79.49 is your high, and 75. Let's say 75.61 is your low. So guys, it looks like about 75 to 7,900 now is your new support level at the moment. $75 to $7,900. That's your span. That looks like that's the channel you're in right now. That's your support levels. And once you hit that 79.50 to 79.75, that's when you start getting that downward pressure. That's what starts to kind of make the coin start going a little bit lower because it's kind of having a hard time pushing through that resistance. But once you get through that resistance of 8 grand, I think here's what we need to do. We need to get above 8 grand. We need to consolidate out. It needs to be boring a little bit, but we need to consolidate out. We got to try to get those candles to close above the 8 grand mark. We got to keep it around 8 grand because if we can start to keep it above 8 grand, and we've been in this channel of 7,000s. We've been in the 7,000s for a while now. We need to get out of that because right now, at this point, we're stagnating, and we're finally starting to wake up, and this is a good thing. So we need to just consolidate out now, get above 8 grand, consolidate out, and I think that'll push us back to 9,000, then eventually $10,000. So Bitcoin's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the next crypto here. Get this out of here. Okay. Yes. Okay, we are going to do XRP next. Since Bitcoin and XRP are primarily the coins I focus on, but because Litecoin and Ethereum have kind of become alive right now, while it's just kind of stagnating and not really doing much, I don't really see any purpose in really talking about something that's not really doing anything. But it just seems like there's always action with Bitcoin and XRP. But with I love Ethereum and Litecoin, but if there's really nothing much to talk about, then there's no sense in talking about it. But when stuff's going on, hey, that's what I'll do. But anyway, XRP. You started out your day at about 0.1975. Ping pong around, started slowly going up, and you hit a high of about, let's see, 22 cents today, guys. We got up to 22 cents. And then we started quickly to retrace again. As you can see, these candlesticks are still pretty darn tight, though. I mean, I still think there's a lot more room for moving up. We need to consolidate out. We need to continue to stay in this 20-cent range. We need to get out of that 18 and 19-cent channel we've been in. Right now your support is around 18 to 21 cents. And we've had a high of 22 and a low of, let's say, 18. So with XRP, though, there were some folks. There was one I forgot what the article was about, but it said on Google that XRP was the cause of this little run-up we've had. It wasn't really the Iran stuff going on like I thought last night. But somebody was saying that, God, what the heck was it? I'll have to read the article again, and I'll probably tell you tomorrow night if I don't forget. But they were saying that XRP had some kind of deal going on, and let's just say that XRP was the reason why we had this little run-up. And I think, though, it's not going to be a sustain. I've seen run-ups like this before, and they're usually only about a day, and then it kind of fizzles out. So be careful. Don't put a lot of stock into this. This is great. This is happening. But I would like to err on the side of caution. Don't go thinking, oh, well, XRP is on its way to $1 now, so I better load up. Yeah, it's okay to pick up some XRP right now, but just be cautious, because once the wave is over, guys, I can promise you we're going to go right back to stagnating again, until the next run comes. I mean, I don't mean to be negative. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm telling you how these things operate. I'm telling you that, once a lot of these, what happens is these cryptos get overbought, and they need to have a period of time where they start to retrace, so that way they can build up momentum for the next run-up. But anyway, Short term, I see maybe 30 cents. If we continue this run up, which I doubt we will, but if we do continue, I see 25, maybe 30 cents, maybe 45 cents, maybe get back into the 40s again. But if we have a run up like in May, like some people are predicting, I think that this could be at least a 45 to say a dollar. And I think once we get that real big charge, I think it's going to go back to $3 to $4, guys. So let's move on to the next one. And what I was going to say also was there was a report that said could XRP go to 95 bucks. You know, it's possible. Anything's possible. With enough volume and enough push, I could see this being a $100 coin. So anyway, let's move on to the next one, which will be Ethereum. Ethereum remove. Yes. Okay, we're going to do... screw it. We'll do Litecoin and then Ethereum. Okay, guys, we're going to do Litecoin right quick. We'll just go to... Because I'm starting to run out of time here. I'm kind of on a tight schedule. Okay, guys. Okay, we see we started out for Litecoin at about 44.54. Ping-ponged. We went all the way up, guys, to about 45.94. Almost touched $46. So it looks like about 45.75 to $46 is your resistance. We touched that resistance. Quickly retraced again. Went down to 45.12. So your low for today is going to be about 44.59. Your high for today is going to be about 46. So between $44 and $46 is your that's about your support right now for Litecoin. And as I said, I am mining right now, so I'm thinking instead of buying Litecoin, what I'm thinking about doing with some of my mining is just converting. You know, I'm going to be converting my coins that I mine into Litecoin until I get to a full Litecoin, which shouldn't take much. So anyway, guys, like I said, $100 Litecoin, maybe May. We'll see what happens. But Litecoin's looking good. We'll move on to Ethereum, and then we'll call it a night. Okay. And then Ethereum, interact, okay. Now, Ether's one of the more compelling ones they've got the best looking charts for me. That's why I'm fully invested in Ethereum. Ethereum's the one coin that I really feel the most safest and best in. We started out at about 139.77, kind of ping-ponged a little bit, started creeping up here, got up to about 142. We've been kind of holding that 142 support most of the day. Then we started creeping up to about 144. We touched about 145. Yeah, we touched 145 today. So between 142 and 145 for Ethereum is your support. Now, if we don't get too overbought or if we don't get too overbought, then I think tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, if this keeps going, this could see 150. So we'll just have to see. But like I said, if we have this big bull run in May, this could be about a $300 or $400 coin again. That's why myself, I have no desire. Now that I've seen this coin be 360 back in June, I'm going to wait for big numbers, guys. I'm going to be greedy, and I'm just going to wait for big numbers because I'm not going to wait. I'm just not going to wait for small potatoes. I don't want to be happy with a $200 Ethereum and then, get out, and then it jumps to 250 or 300. I'm going to be patient this time. I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to hold on to mine. So I would recommend holding on to it if you're a person like me that doesn't have very much and you can afford to wait it out. So anyway, guys, I think Ethereum could jump to 360 to 400 maybe again next run. So guys, the market's looking really healthy right now, but I also want to Just remind you that it was XRP that kind of caused this run up, you know, and plus it could be a little bit of a combination too of there being unrest in the Middle East. So let's just, use our common sense. Don't go thinking that this is going to last forever, because these runs do tend not to last forever. Just be smart with your money, guys. But anyway, this is CryptoVision Monday night signing off. Peace out, guys.